Hello. I was just quickly checking my phone to make sure that I hadn't used this mug before, because we're back with a tea talk, but I just had to make sure that I hadn't used the mug because I have to make sure I use a different mug every time, and so far we've used 9 different mugs, so can't let number 10 down. So this is the mug of this week. I've used all the other mugs that I own at uni, so they're all downstairs and I've used them all, so I was like, oh, I need to use a new one. So I realised that I haven't used this one yet, and it says 100% princess on it, and it's got lots of different princesses on it. It's got Mulan here. I'm sorry Mulan, can't seem to show you very well, but yeah, there you go. And inside I have I mentioned it ages ago actually, I think it was like Tea Talk 4, like about relationships or something, when I thought I had everything figured out. It's the Tetley Boost tea. It's like the fruit one, berries. It's like a berry one. Because I was not too sure what tea to have, and I made a decision to have something fruity because it's very summery at the moment. It's currently bank holiday weekend, and I am going to a barbecue in a bit, but I thought I would quickly do a little tea talk because I haven't done a video in a while, and I also haven't done tea talk in a while, and there's a couple of things I'd like to sit down and chat with you guys about that I thought might be interesting and might be fun. I'm going to be talking about graduation. Graduating is upon us. I go into the real world. I know I mentioned this in my last drama school diaries. Oh, my eyes were actually filling up, wow. But it is quite a scary and daunting thing. So I wanted to talk about that, and I wanted to talk about a couple of things that might be going on, might be happening, and now how I want to take the channel further. And then also just a couple of things, you know, about fitness. I've really got into fitness recently, and just a couple of things that I've learned from that. And then that's about it really. I think it's mainly just graduation and fitness. So if you are intrigued by either of those things, especially graduating from drama school, it's a big old thing. It's a big old thing. So if you want to stick around, please do. If you feel like this video isn't for you, then fair enough. Thank you for coming. I might have some other videos that might be of interest. I've got quite a few. I've been doing it for about 3 years. So yeah, let's get on. So now in terms of drama school and stuff, I will be doing a not tea talk. No, I'll be doing another drama school diary shortly about the term that's just gone. But the term that has just gone, we had a showcase where we invite industry people and stuff like that. Now the whole thing of showcase, like it's great to do another show and things like that, but I kind of just saw it as that. I saw it as another opportunity to perform in a cool space. We performed in the Actors Church in Covent Garden, so it was really cool to perform in such a different space and stuff like that, but that's what I saw it as. I didn't see it as, wow, I'm gonna get an agent, I'm gonna get signed, I'm gonna get all these amazing different people come up to me and want to work with me instantly because they've seen me for 2 seconds in a showcase with 40 other people. That wasn't what I thought, and I think that's kind of the best way to look at a showcase, in my opinion. I mean, obviously not every course has like 40 people on it, but I do think if you are doing a showcase, I think definitely invite people that you want there, but also remind yourself that it's not the be all and end all if nothing comes of it. Because I think it's really easy to put pressure on yourself and to make yourself think, oh, I definitely have to have an agent, this needs to happen. If it doesn't happen from showcase, I don't know what I'll do. I think otherwise you're just going to be stressed out and you're just not going to enjoy it. And I really enjoyed the performance that we did, and I had a great time that day, and I felt really, really proud of everyone. And for me, it just felt like it was the last thing we did as all 40 of us, and it just felt like a really lovely thing to be like, wow, we've done 3 years all together and look how far we've come. That's how I felt. But obviously everyone's different. I'm just saying that I think with showcases you need to kind of be like that, because it's a dying thing, like not just in terms of them coming to see world performance from E15, but also generally. Like it's not something that agents are particularly going to as much anymore, and it's not something that agents tend to go to find new actors. They like to look at Spotlight, and they like to look at your website, and they like to see your show reels, because they can do that from the comfort of their office. And it makes sense because they can see so many people that they're interested in so much quicker and so much easier now. It's harder to get into an audition room, definitely, because of self-tapes and such, but at the same time it saves a lot of money, it saves a lot of time. So it does make sense, but you just have to be, I think, switched on and attuned to that. And to be honest, I personally know that I don't want an agent right now. Not that I'm saying that if agents are interested in me, they shouldn't approach me. I wouldn't mind it, but for me, I didn't want to put all my focus and energy into that, because it's not something that I personally feel I need right now, straight away graduating. I made sure I didn't fill it up all the way to the top and added some cold water, so I didn't burn my mouth during the video. Although that would have been entertaining. I think it's because, just for me personally, I really want to get into the writing side of things a lot more. I'm not saying I don't want to act, because I do. I'm not saying I don't want to be on theatre and film and things, because I do. I would love to do that. But one of my main passions that I've realised over these 3 years is how much I love writing. I love writing monologues, I love writing plays. My window keeps making a really annoying noise and I'm so sorry. I really love writing spoken word poems and stuff like that. The beauty a script can hold and the power a script can have is incredible, and I really want to be one of those people that can portray so much through that and pick the actors and make something wonderful that moves people and transports people into other worlds. And that's what I've always wanted to do, but writing is just another way of doing it, and I feel like I have a reasonable amount of skill. Like, I'm not shit. But I'm also not David Mamet or Tennessee Williams. I mean, I'm probably never going to be them, but I'm also not Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who is, in my head, like, goals, absolute goals. Her career is, like, incredible. She's amazing. And if you don't know who she is, you should Google her, watch Fleabag, and watch Killing Eve, and then you'll understand. And then it'll all make sense, and you'll thank me for it. But I know I'm not those people, and that's okay. But I know that in order to become something, not them exactly, but I know in order to get to a point where I could possibly be a good playwright and people actually want to put my plays on, I then will need to do a bit more work into that. So I'm going to be graduating, then I'm gonna possibly be doing an exciting project which you'll find out about, and I'll do a big announcement video if it happens, but I'm not gonna mention it for now. So hopefully a project. Keep your fingers and toes and bodies crossed. I can't do this. It's a thing that they do in yoga and I can't do it, and my mum can, and it makes me so sad because I'm really shit at it. But you know when they do this and that your hands are meant to be like this? Yeah. Keep them all crossed for me until we find out about the announcement video. So hopefully I'll be doing that. If not, I'll be working. And then I'm gonna try and do a few writing workshops and stuff like that, and work in like I'd like to work in theatres obviously, but if I can't, then that's not the end of the world. But I need to save up, and hopefully then I'll be able to afford to do a master's in playwriting. So that's the plan for me. That's what I want to do. After that, I'm not 100% sure. I've got a couple ideas of what I want to do and where I want to go, but it's not set in stone, and nothing is set in stone. Like, I could change my mind in a year and decide I really don't want to go back into education. I don't want to be a playwright. I could have so many other dreams and goals and ideas by that time, but for now that's what I want to do. So the idea of graduating at the moment, yes, is terrifying, but I'm really excited. I think it's gotten to the point now where I've been in one place for 3 years and I've really enjoyed it, and it's opened me up to a lot of things. I've met some great people, but I also am ready to move on. I'm ready to work with new people, and I'm ready to learn more and kind of get an idea of what the industry's like, which might be really daunting and might be scary, and I might never achieve what I want, but nobody has a mystic ball and they can tell me I don't. Plus, if they did, it'd probably just spur me on more. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, go for it. Tell me I'm shit. Tell me I can't do it, because I'll just show you I can. So a billion people, so many people used to tell me I can get into drama school. I'm graduating in like 7 weeks. You can do what you want. I'm sorry, but you can. You just can. You can. Sorry, but you can. but I'm excited. So that's my plan. That is my plan. We'll see what happens. I'm also still going to apply for acting jobs and stuff like that. I'm not going to not audition for things and not go for things, but I'm also not expecting anything. So I think I've got a few things to look forward to over the summer as well. I think a lot of people have told us to have something to look forward to kind of have a basic 6-month plan and know where you're going to be and know what you're planning to do. And that's the best way to go about graduation, because they always say the 2 worst times for an actor is graduation and January. Yep, graduation in January. So far I'm dealing with the graduation side, and then January will just pop up around, I'm sure, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm also at the moment really focusing on fitness and getting fitter and healthier. I've realised that I'm not in the shape I want to be in. I'm just not, and that's fine, but I just need to work on it and change it. So I've been going to the gym now, it's been about a month, and I've gone 5 times a week for a month. So I feel like I've got a good habit and I need to just keep it going. And I think if you also feel similar in the fact that you want to get fitter and you want to work harder, then I honestly think if you're at uni or something, it's kind of a really great place to start, because a lot of your mates can join you with the gym. Student gyms are always around and always a lot cheaper. And I've now got a little gym gang, and having that really helps me, because I know that I've got to walk around the corner and I've got to pick Gabby up, and then I'll get there and I'll meet Laura and I'll meet Ree and we'll have a little workout together. We don't all have to do the same thing, but we've all walked there together and we've got there together and we're working, and then we'll all leave. Or sometimes if we don't have extra time, we'll go to the sauna and then we'll leave. But having that little gym gang makes a massive difference. It's motivated me so much because I don't want to let them down in not going to the gym. So I feel like really good in the fact that I've done a month. I'm like, well done, well done. And I'm also being smart with like food and stuff. I've recently joined Weight Watchers. If you really want me to do Weight Watchers videos, I mean, I can, but I feel like there's a lot of them on the internet, and I feel like a lot of them do it really well, and I don't know if I would. Just because I don't know if they'd be as interesting. I think some people do it really well. I mean, if you want me to explain it all and you want me to go into it, I can. The app is amazing. It's only like £13 a month. I just wanted to try it out for a month and see if I liked it. So far, so good. Just because I want to get to a certain dress, well, not dress size, because I have a dress that I want to wear. But we have, when we graduate, we have our last day of drama school, my birthday. And then we have rose ceremony, which is like a graduation from East 15. So it's a lot more personal. We have all of our tutors there, and they'll say something and you get given a rose instead of your degree, because graduation's in July. But yeah, so we're having that, which will be really lovely. And I have a certain dress I want to wear, and I know how I want to look in it. So I just feel like I want to lose a bit of weight before I get there. I'm not massively unhealthy, but definitely a month ago I was way less healthy than I am now. But I just think for the industry I'm going into as well, like I feel like I need to be fit and ready. I need to be ready to, at the drop of a hat, if I get something, I need to be able to do a 6-week run of something or longer. I need to be ready for that. And I think if I'm not, and I just don't want to not be ready for something. I just think it's important as an actor to keep, when you're not working, to be mentally and physically ready for whatever comes your way. I mean, I'm speaking as a person that's not graduated yet, so I could be completely wrong, but I feel like it's quite a good one. I feel like it's quite a good thing to have and good motivation to keep, to want to be fit and healthy and happy in your head as well, mindfully. I feel like that's really important. I have recently found a new tea. It is the Yorkshire biscuit tea. You might love it, you might hate it. I rather enjoy it. It's like a malty kind of thing, so it tastes like there's been a biscuit in your tea, but there hasn't. So it's nice. I like it because I feel like I've had biscuits and tea, but I've actually just had a cup of tea. Some people might hate it, which I completely understand because it's not for everyone. But I thoroughly enjoy it, and it's by Yorkshire, the best tea brand of all tea brands. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you did. Comment if you want to see anything else, or you want to say something nice. Or if you don't want to say something nice, keep it to yourself. Please, thanks. And I shall see you shortly with another video. Probably possibly a drama school diaries, maybe something else. Maybe I'll mix it up a little bit, keep it interesting, keep you on toes. Gotta try. And I'm off to a barbecue, so I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Just a really quick recommendation. This is from the film, it's in the film, Someone Great, which, by the way, if you've not seen it, watch it, 'cause it's a really good film. It's a lot better than The Perfect Date. You're welcome.